Home on the range is the state song of Kansas, but we're not talking about some wide open plain, no. We're talking about the gun range. Though I guess in this case, the two are one and the same. Okay, so to recap, one of my previous videos, I wanted to test out how much jean scraps it would take to stop a bullet. I tested that out with nothing but a 22. My initial test, I found that 60 layers of untreated denim gave you kind of 50-50 chance of stopping the bullet. But if I glued the denim together with resin in a sheet of 10, then all it takes is 2 sheets to stop the bullet. I have 7 sheets here and an array of handguns. And so now we're gonna see what some more powerful firearms can do against this. Which gun is the lightest of these then?
According to ballistics, the 38 is going to be your.
And I mean, you know,
your less penetration.
How close you want to be?
Ah.
How close you want to be?
I don't know. How
close you think you can be accurate?
that's the question. I'll see.
That's actually pretty good.
I figured this would be. Oh, get that.
Oh, it did make it.
Yeah. I wonder if these aren't penetrative bullets, because that was even less than the 22. It's okay, Daisy. Sit, Daisy. Sit. It's okay.
How's the kick on that?
I mean, I feel it. Yeah, I think those two were stronger than the other one.
These are actually supposed to be what they call a plus P. They're supposed to be hotter. That doesn't kick very much at all. Can I hit it?
I'm not seeing anything obvious. Well, okay, I see some more. I see something up here.
So we need to get something right in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 times 3 is what?
16 times 3.
48.
Where are you getting the 16?
16 steps.
Oh.
Do you remember your times tables? 48.
Yeah.
Or 48, 50 feet, basically.
Okay.
Just so you know for your phone.
Yeah. Okay, so the 38 special, we have some lower powered bullets that were actually got through less than just the regular 22 did, but then some higher powered bullets that got through 3 plates instead of just the 2, so.
I'd move up to the 9mm.
Okay.
Hey.
The 9mm got through 5 plates.
Yeah, we're clear down to the bottom.
What's this one?
44 Magnum.
44 Magnum.
You looking through your right eye or your left eye?
All right. Why would I be looking through my left? You see something?
I mean, it just moved. Wow, that's got some kick though.
Woo! All the all the carnage. You want to grab that one?
Look back here, is this a bullet stuck?
Huh.
That's one of the 44 Magnum lead bullets.
Okay. Interesting that it got stuck. Because it kinda
lost so much velocity when it got to that point that it just stuck in that wood.
So it did slow it going through the jeans, because that's the other one. I think
that's the jacketed one. See, that has some copper on it. That's the hollow point.
So is that the less powerful or the more powerful?
More powerful.
Okay. But yeah, look how much that got busted up.
Wow.
Like, yeah, those were just blasting through, man. I'll have to do some more forensic analysis. Okay, and so this is just a block of resin. I put tape on the back to help with visibility. So to compare, this is the plate of jean scraps, and then this is the block of resin. I just want to see if the jeans like do anything, or if it's all just the resin that's stopping the bullet. Might go with the 9mm just to see what that does that way.
What happened?
I'm not hitting it. Not bulletproof. Time to do some forensic analysis. Okay, so full disclosure, this whole time when I was saying I was working with 7 plates, I was actually just working with 6 because one of them got left behind and I didn't notice. So this one was never shot at all. But I don't think that changes any of the data because the bullets still got through the amount of plates that they got through, and as easily as the 44 Magnum breezed through the 6 plates, it probably would have gotten through the 7th one, except for that, which got stopped there. But I don't think the 7th one was going to make that much of a difference, is what I'm saying. But yeah, now I'm just going to sort through and find all of the bullets. Not that I'm going to be able to tell which one was which, but just for the sake of having my collection. And so that you can get a better look at the damage here. It is interesting how the resin-soaked jeans kind of fracture and chip. And again, for just a point of reference, this was the resin that didn't have any jeans in it. And it like really did fracture apart. It's kind of mixed with some saran wrap because I used saran wrap to cover the pan that I poured the resin into. So the saran wrap is almost keeping it together in some places. I didn't think that the saran wrap would affect the structural integrity of it, but it kind of did, because where the saran wrap isn't is kind of where it shattered a little bit. Action heroes and superheroes can always just like yank bullets out of their bulletproof vests after they get shot. I don't know how they do that because these are like really embedded in there. Come on. What do I have to use to get that out of there? Well, that's just gonna tear up the edge of my knife. There we go. Okay, so that's one bullet. That was one of the, like, the less powerful 38 bullets, I think. Because, yeah, it only went through the one plate. But, yeah, you can kind of see some of the damage there. That one went all the way through. I don't intend to do any more testing with this, but part of me does wonder what would happen if, like, I went kind of overboard with the resin, because I've proved that the resin by itself doesn't actually hold up as well as the resin soaked into the jeans. But more resin in the jeans may not have been a bad thing, actually. Okay, here we go. Here's one of the bigger ones. Or I think, which one is this? That one, I think that's one of the 9mm ones, or maybe it's one of the, because some of the 38 rounds were made to kind of fracture. I'll have to ask Dad about that. But like it matches this one, I think. Well, no, maybe not. I was just looking at kind of the bottom of the rifling there. Let's see. So yeah, these must be 9mm rounds, because none of the 38 ones made it through 3 layers, I don't think. But then some higher powered bullets that got through 3 plates instead of just the 2, so. It's just interesting how smashed up the ends are. There's like layers, like yeah, look at that. Can you see that? There's like layers of jean scraps wedged into the bullet. That's actually kind of interesting. I mean, X-Acto knife. Huh. Now we're getting into some of the bigger ones. Come on. Ah. It's satisfying when I can pull out like an almost complete bullet. Ah. Wonder which one those are then. I guess nothing. Huh? What is that? Oh no, yeah, there's where it was kind of. That one's really smashed up. I think that was the last one that was caught. I don't know what that must have been something from one of the other holes. But yeah, look at how kind of brittle this is. Like that didn't just punch through, like that really busted it up. Oh, no, uh-oh. Now my finger's stuck. Well, I'd say that about wraps that up. This has been How Much Denim Does It Take to Stop a Bullet? Part 2. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.